Hello, this is Audrey from Heavenly Scent Cut Flowers. How are you today? Well, today I thought that I would put together something for over your door. It's not actually a wreath, but it's like a swag. And it's cold and it's rainy here, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is it's going to be a fall swag for over your door. So I have some pretty brown leaves, and I have these. These are kind of swirly things. So I thought they would look nice for the fall. And I got some fern. I think it's button fern with some grass and another fern on it. And I made these picks up because this grass here wasn't long enough. So what I did was I attached it to the burgundy. This is actually called baby's breath. And I attached it in two places. I don't know if you can see it. One here with a tie and one here with a zip tie. So it made it longer, the grass longer than the baby's breath. I made 4 of them. I also have some pretty, they're really burgundy brown calla lilies. I thought that I would put them in there. And I have some of this fall fern that I really like. And because I wanted to put in 2, 4, 6, 7 of them, I zip tied those together. So there's 7 zip tied together. And I have some hydrangeas, little hydrangeas. I thought they would look nice in there. And then I got 2 carnations. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to put a bow on it. I haven't made the bow yet. But I'm thinking that I may do, I don't know if I want to do green. I'm going to do brown. This is burlap. This is a brown and an orange. And maybe I'll put this orange in instead. And I'll do the green. So when I make them, when I make the bow, it's going to be these 3 colors, I believe. So I'll make the bow after I put it together because I'm not positive if I really want a bow on it. So, and you'll need some zip ties. I have some zip ties because we're going to zip tie everything together. And if you like this tutorial, you can share it with your friends and subscribe and get my name out there so if other people know that I'm here in Phoenix, New York. And so we're going to start this. I'm going to start with the leaves first, I believe. And what I want to do is lay them down. I'm going to spread them out first. I like to spread things out first. Then we're going to put them together like so. But if I do a bow, I want to make sure that I got enough in the middle to put a bow. So I thought that we would start there. And when you got extra pieces like this, you can cut some of them off. Make sure you leave at least a couple inches so when you zip tie, things that don't come apart. So we're going to take a few inches off because it will be easier. Let's see. Let's make sure they're the same size. So I'm just cutting them off the same size because these stems were a little long. So I'm just going to spread them out a little bit. And we're going to put these two together like this. I want to make sure they're not too big here. Not too long. Okay. That looks good. And then I'm going to put two of these on here. I'm going to put one on each side. Just going to line them up here. I'm going to put two on each side. Then I can bend them out. So I'm going to put two on this side. And I'm going to cut these down a little bit too because they're a little long. Oh, those are easy to cut. They're like paper. Okay, so two, and then two on this side. So we'll make sure these are the same length. Let's see. Yeah. Got some paper on here. Taking the yellow tag off it. And then there's a tag on the other one. Take that off. Okay, so we're going to put two this way and two this way. Let me get this out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. I'm just laying them out the way I want them. Like so. Okay. Now I'm gonna put a zip tie on here. First I want to make sure that I got them in the way I want them. So you lay them out and then you zip tie around the middle. Make sure they're nice and tight. I gotta use my things to pull it tight. I don't have the strength in my hands anymore. Nice and tight. Now we're gonna trim them off like so. So this is what I got so far. I've got brown leaves and I've got yellow. Well, it's kind of a gold color, really. Yellowish gold. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, make sure these ferns are way up. think it's the fern that I'm gonna put next. Let me just double check with my other pick that I made. Yeah. I'll turn that off. It's not working properly for some reason. It's coming on and off. Okay, so next I'm gonna put my pretty fern on there. And just lay it there, and then I'm gonna put the other one. I'll spread it out. Spread it out, make sure they're up to the top. And then lay that down next to it, like so. And then my makeshift picks, I'm gonna put them on there as well. I'm gonna do 2 on each side. Make sure we're standing up right here. Like so. And 2 on this side. And we'll zip tie them together. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Let me just tilt you down a little bit. There. Sorry, guys. Zip tie those together. And zip tie this side together. Make sure all your picks are in there. Now this one is not, so I gotta push this one over before I tighten it. Make sure everything's in there. Move it over a little, and then same thing with this one. You see how this one's out? This needs to be underneath the zip tie. And then take and pull them tight. So they look like this. This is what you got on each end so far. And then you can manipulate them after, move them around after you get everything in nice and tight. So I'm just gonna pull it again, make sure it's in tight. And then cut them off. Okay, so we got them in. Like I said, you can manipulate them afterwards. Make sure everything is in and everything is tight. I think I need one more here. Because that one is not. I'm just making sure all my stems are in there. Okay. I'm going to pull it again just to make sure. You want it to be nice and tight. Okay. Nice things. So this is what it looks like so far. It's kind of pretty, isn't it? Okay, next I'm going to put in the hydrangeas. And these hydrangeas are actually going to act as a backdrop to my calla lilies, so they show up. That's what they are going to do. Okay. This one's a little long, so I'm going to cut this one. If I can. There we go. Oh, that went flying. And how about this one is too, a little long. As they go flying across the room. So there's the hydrangeas. Then I'm going to put the calla lilies in. I'm going to put 3 on each side. 1, 2. Excuse me. Like I said, this is going to be the hydrangea is going to help to show the calla lilies, because the calla lilies are kind of dark. Let me just look at it. Yeah. All right. Now I'll do the same on the other side. I'm just cutting off the extra long stem on the calla lilies. It's a little long, so you don't want it too long. Then I'll do the same on this side. I want one here. Cut that stem. So I want one here, one in the middle. One on the side. Cut this down because it's a little long. Okay, now we're going to zip tie them because I got them in where I want them. And we're going to zip tie them. You don't have to zip tie all of them at one time. You can do just a couple at a time. But I like to get mine situated where I want them. And then put the zip ties in. And I'm making sure that I'm pulling them nice and tight. Nice and tight. To keep them together. So this is what we got so far, and I will manipulate them, pull them out, but that's what we got so far. You see how this hydrangea brightens up the dark calla lily. And you can manipulate everything once you're done, where you want everything to lay in it. And next I'm going to put these in. I made these as one pick because I zip tied it, because I wanted it a certain way. I wanted the long ones in the middle. So when I lay it on here, you can see them over the calla lily. I'm going to do the same here on this side. Again, I'll manipulate them after I get them in. I'll do the same on this side. And I got to cut some of these stems off because they're too long. They're way too long. Same thing on this one. And I really like this fern. It's got some little bit of burgundy in it as well. Okay, now I'll zip tie those together. I really think the calla lilies are pretty in here. They look really pretty in here. I'll show you as soon as I pull this tight. Pinch my finger. Okay. So that's what we got so far. You see how the hydrangea brings out the calla lily. And I just love this fern. I think this fern is just beautiful. So this is what it's looking like on each side. Looks like two bouquets on each side, just gathered in the middle. That's the way I look at it. And then I got the little dahlia, not dahlia. Oh, carnation for each side. We're going to put the little carnation on each side here and get them in. And then I'm going to have to make a bow to put in the middle. So we'll zip tie them in. I think these are so pretty. So pretty. One, two. It's supposed to rain all day today, all day tomorrow. And then last time I looked at the Weather Channel on Monday, it's supposed to be 80 and sunshine. But I did get my, did I tell you, I got my vegetable plants and my tomatoes and peppers. I have onions in too. Something new inside a raised bed. I'm trying. I don't know if it will come out. And then I got some cantaloupe in there. I'm glad I did that yesterday while it was cloudy out. Not only was it cloudy out, but it was a good day to do it. Okay, so this is what I've got. And all I'm going to do is manipulate things, move things up and around. And then move things through each other. And then I will make a bow. Gotta have a bow in here. Okay, so that's what we've got. Isn't she pretty? She'll look beautiful on somebody's, above somebody's door or on their wall, above a picture. It's very, very pretty. And nice and fall-like. So now, I'm going to put that aside and I'm going to get my bow maker out and make my bow. I bought this just to hold the rolls. And I'm going to put a zip tie in there. So I can zip tie it. I think I'm going to do... I'm going to do the brown one first. And it's kind of a sheer thing. And I'm going to do, let's see. Let's make this. Of course, it's on the wrong side here. Let's do it this way. Let's make the tail. I'm going to do 10 inches on the tail. Then I'm going to do 6 inches. 19. 6-inch loop. Yeah, 6 inches. Then I'm going to twist it towards me and do 6 inches on this side. 31. I told you I put that on there, didn't I? Okay, 6 inches is here. Scrunch it in the middle. Turn it. Twist it. I think I'm gonna do the first one's going to be 6 inches. The second one's going to be 5 inches. Same thing here. Twist it. Even though you don't need to, it's the same on both sides, but I always twist it. Do 5 on this side. Excuse me. And then I'll cut it. Let's see, let's cut it here. I'm going to pull the tails down. I think I want the tails down. Okay, so there's 6 and 5. Of course, this one's a little bit longer, so I'm gonna pull this one a little bit. For some reason, it's a little bit longer than 5. 6, 5, okay. Okay. 6. 5. Okay. There we go. 6 and 5. Got it. 6, 5, 6. Okay. Now, take the brown off. I think I'm going to put the orange in between. This one really doesn't have a thing. Twist it towards me. I think I'm going to make this one also 5 inches. So let's just see if these line up here. Like so, it lines up with the other one. Twist. Make sure these two line up because they are 5 inches. Twist. Now we're going to go 4 inches. Twist. And then we'll go 4 inches here on this side. And then cut the tail. And then maroon I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna just play with these tails for a minute. I want all the tails down. I like all my tails down. Now we'll do right. Maroon. Now I'm gonna do, I'll do 4 again on this one. Okay. Twist it. 4 on this side. Twist it, and I'm gonna do 3, I think. I'll do 3. No, I'll do another 4. Make sure that they are same size. Twist it. The same on this side. And then cut the tail. And that's it for our bow. Now we're gonna zip tie it. Oh, I gotta turn the zip tie around. I don't want to pull it tight yet. I want to put a wire in there. Do I want brown one. Should have had my wire out, but I didn't. I'm going to use some bind wire. And put it in the back. Under the zip tie. And pull it so it's fairly equal, the same size on each side. Now I can pull that zip tie really tight. I'm just gonna turn this a couple times. And now, let's see, where am I? This is the front. Is this the front? I have to look at it for a minute to see where the front is. Here. Brown. Then the orange. Then the burgundy. can really pull them now because it's zip tied really good. And I'm going to try something here. I really want to hide this zip tie in the middle. So I'm going to go all the way around it. Like so. And I'm gonna twist it. So now I hid my mechanic with the bow. Something new I did. I never did that before, but it worked good. Okay. Then I'm going to take this, get this out of the way. And I'm going to lay it on here. Like so. Flip it over. Twist the wire, cut the wire, bend it down. Now, you see what we got now? Isn't that pretty? Now, what I got to do is hide the mechanic in the back. Just make sure I got this tight. This bow nice and tight. Now, because I got the burgundy ribbon around it and the brown, I think what I want to do, I don't know if I want a leaf on there. Or I want a piece of this on there. Piece of ribbon, maybe. Actually, I'm gonna need, if I'm gonna do it with the ribbon, I'm gonna need two. So let me see if I got something a little bit wider that I can put on there. Hang on. Okay, I found some 2.5 inch burlap ribbon. And what I'm gonna do is wind it around the mechanics on the stem. I'm gonna just wrap it around, move the bow out of the way. Okay, I need some glue first. Let me get the glue. Okay, So I got some 2.5 inch burlap ribbon, and I'm going to wrap it around the stem, nice and tight. Don't be afraid to pull it. Move your bow out of the way. You can always fluff your bow up after. Wrap it nice and tight. And then come on this side of the bow. And wrap this side. And then I'm going to fold, after I wrap it, I'm going to fold this in half. And I'm going to glue it. As soon as my glue gets hot here. For some reason I had it on, but then I turned it off. And as soon as the glue is ready, I'm going to glue it. Fix the bow up. And there we have our pretty swag to go over somebody's door. Isn't she pretty? That would make really nice fall gift for anybody. You can hang it over a picture frame in your house for the fall. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And like I said, like, share, and subscribe so other people know that I'm here in Phoenix, New York. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day.